In this video, we'll go over the IRS Interactive Tax Assistant tool to help you determine whether or not you need to make estimated tax payments for 2023 or if you meet one of the exceptions under the tax code. So you'll need your 2022 income tax return and an estimate of your 2023 income. This tax tool should take about 10 minutes to complete, so let's go ahead and begin. So, first question, are you asking about estimated tax payments for 2023? Did you have to file an income tax return for 2022? Let's just say no. What was your tax filing status in 2022? We'll say married, filing jointly. Did the previous tax year cover a full 12 months? Yes. What's your tax filing status for 2023? Married, filing jointly. Is at least 2/3 of your income from either farming or fishing? Whenever we see blue highlighted text, that means that you can click on this and it will take you to a different page. So the IRS considers you to be a farmer or a fisherman if at least 2/3 of your gross income for the prior year or the current tax year is from fishing and farming activities. And so farmers and fishermen under the tax code are subject to different tax treatment. In this case, we'll skip that. We'll just say no. What is your estimated federal withholding for the current year? Let's just say it is $1,000. What was your total tax liability for last year? We'll say it was 0. What's your estimated taxable income? We don't know, but you can use worksheets in IRS Publication 505. We'll just say it's $20,000. Will you pay household employment tax on Schedule H of your income tax return? Will you claim any foreign earned income exclusion, housing exclusion, or a deduction on IRS Form 2555? We'll say no. Will your adjusted gross income include qualified dividends? Now, qualified dividends are ordinary dividends that meet specific criteria to be taxed at lower long-term capital gains rate rather than ordinary income tax rates. So we'll say no. Do you have net capital gains? No. So here are taxes and credits. What are your estimated taxes from IRS Form 6251, Alternative Minimum Tax? If you've never heard of alternative minimum tax, you've probably never paid it. So we'll put 0. Lump sum distributions, we'll put 0 on these. Do you have any non-refundable tax credits such as the child tax credit, education tax credits, or retirement savings tax credits? We'll say no. What is the anticipated amount of self-employment tax that you'll owe? This would be what you file IRS Schedule SE for. We'll say no if you're not self-employed. Do you have other taxes such as net investment income tax, the first-time homebuyer credit, the additional Medicare tax? We'll just say no. Do you have any refundable credits such as the earned income credit, the additional child tax credit, American Opportunity Credit, the refundable portion? We'll say no. What was the unknown tax liability on your spouse's tax return? So you're not liable for making estimated tax payments. You didn't have to file a tax return in 2022. You don't have any other items of income or adjustments of income that would impact your tax situation. And the general understanding is if you're within $1,000 of your estimated tax bill, you're not going to receive a penalty. If you paid at least 90% of your of your current year's expected tax liability, or at least 100% of your prior year's actual tax liability, 110% for certain high income earners. But as long as you've paid at least last year's tax bill, and in certain circumstances 110% of that, or 90% of the current expected tax bill, then you're not going to need to make additional estimated tax payments. So let's go through one more situation. Maybe you did have to file a tax return. So let's go all the way back to this question. We'll say yes. Married filing jointly. You had a 12-month tax year. Did you have any tax liability? We'll say yes this time. Did you file your last year return with your current spouse? Yes. Was your adjusted gross income $150,000 or less? Yes. Is at least 2/3 or more of your gross income from either tax year from farming or fishing? Still no. What is your estimated tax liability withholding for the current year? We'll say $20,000. What was your total tax liability last year? We'll say it was $20,000. What is your estimated taxable income? We'll say $140,000. Will you pay on Schedule H? We're going to say no to that. Will you claim anything on IRS Form 2555? We'll say no. Qualified dividends. We'll say no for all the things that we said no for before. So you're not liable for estimated tax payments. You don't expect to owe at least $1,000 in tax after adjusting for your credits. And your withholding was either 90% of the tax that you expect to be on this tax return, or 100% of the tax that you paid last year. So again, as I kind of mentioned before, you can use an estimated tax worksheet to kind of come to this conclusion, but it'll walk you through very similar, criteria. So this tax assistant kind of helps you frame the order of the questions, and it helps you account for all these different tax forms that may make adjustments or cause income related events that you didn't realize. So you can still walk through this form. It'll kind of walk you through the mechanics of what you would do if you use the estimated tax worksheet. So there are a lot of forms mentioned in here. We'll put links to the articles and the videos we've created in the show notes for your benefit. And if you read these articles and you want to subscribe to our newsletter, please feel free to do so on our website if you like our website. And if you want to keep seeing these videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll be more than happy to keep adding videos. If you have any specific questions, please post them in the comments section. I'm always looking forward to answering questions. And if there's a topic that you'd like to see in a future video, please hit me up in the comments section. Thank you very much and have a great day.